Matt Brown here. We're going to look at Everybody's Friend by Jane's Addiction. So what I'm going to do with this one, I'm just going to cover all of the acoustic guitar parts, and then we'll go back and hit the electric stuff. So I'll play through each section with the metronome and then at 3/4 tempo so you can see how everything goes. Alright, so what I just played is the first verse. So let's look at that a little bit slower. So it goes like this. Alright, so let's look at the chords. We're in the key of A, and so we have an A chord. You know, you can play this a million different ways. I like to play it like this. And then the next chord is A minor. And then our big tried and true E minor. And then it goes back to A minor to E minor. And then we have G. And this is our big rock G, so 3, 2, open, open, 3, 3. Alright, so the rhythm it's maybe a little bit tricky with the muted strums that happen. That's probably what's going to take the most practice there. And then we're to the next chord, A minor, mute. Alright, so that is a 4-bar phrase that happens in the verse, and it repeats again. So that once you play it once, you play the exact same thing again. Then at the end of the first verse, we're just going to hold a G chord for 4 beats. And then we have another verse, the second verse, which is the progression twice. So we're going to play that G chord at the end of the second verse. Instead of holding it out first drum, 3, 4, we do this rhythm. Again, that's... Alright, so that takes us to the chorus. So let's look at the chorus now. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, let's look at that slowly now. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, so that's it. The chords are, we have a D, so we're going to the 4 chord of the key. Real common for a chorus for a pop song. So we have, and at the end he's embellishing the D with D sus 4, and going back to D. And then we have A minor. So he's picking up the first finger to give an A sus2 there. So again. So that's the progression. It's 4 bars, and that happens twice. All right, so then we have, I'm just going to call this an interlude section. It's kind of like a reintroduction to the song, although the song doesn't have an intro. So all it is the chord progression to the verse. So. And it just happens that one time. So then we are to the third verse. So the third verse it's exactly the same as the second verse. So just play that again. Okay, let's move on. So then what happens is we have the second chorus of the song, and as far as the acoustic guitar part is concerned, that is the same as the second chorus. So again, just play the. Part again, and then we are to it's kind of like this. I'm just going to call it the instrumental section. So let's take a peek at that. 1, 2, ready, go. Alright, let's look at this slow. 1, 2, ready, go. So pretty simple. The rhythm is static throughout. And so the chord's A minor, and then D, C. So that C there is anticipated. So again. So that C comes in on the and of 2. Alright, so that little progression is played 4 times. And then what happens is there are, essentially it's a 2-bar phrase that repeats a couple times here. We get A, in that same rhythm that we were playing, to A minor. So. And this part, it just gradually fades out in volume. So just get gradually quieter. So start at like a loud tempo and then just kind of take it down. So at the end of this, the A minor chord is played for 2 bars. So this little section here is a total of 5 bars. So I'll play through all of these 5 bars again. Alright, then we're into the solo. So I'll cover that last bar slowly so you can get the rhythm there. The rhythm is different. And then 2 mutes at the end, so. Alright, now we're to the guitar solo, and the solo is the same as the verse, so we're going to play just that chord progression twice there. And then the chorus is at the end of the song. And basically, you play the chorus like you did the other 2 times, and then it ends on an A chord. So that's really all there is to the acoustic parts to this one. So now let's go back to the beginning of the song and check out the electric parts. The electric guitar comes in at the first chorus, and it starts with some pickup notes on the and of 4, 2 16th notes. So let's check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. So pretty simple, just some little lead stuff out of D Mixolydian. I'll go through it kind of quickly to show you what he's doing. The first thing is just a half step bend at the 7th fret. Rest, 2, 3, 4. And then this little lick is... So just coming down the scale, starting with G. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 7th fret bend again. And then we have a 10th fret bend, the following measure. And then the last measure here is... So half step bend on B. And that G is bent up a full step. So with the tone, just put like a little bit of overdrive on your clean channel with, you know, maybe like a TS9 or something like that. I have the Boss Super Overdrive. And then some delay, just a tiny bit, and a little bit of reverb too. So, all right, let's look at the interlude part. Here we're going to have a dirtier tone. So basically what I'm going to do is just drive my clean channel more, and you know, we'll get that sound. So let's take a look at that next part. So I'll play this for you now. It goes like this. So pretty simple. So start with your A note. And we're going to bend that up a full step and release. And then we have these slides coming down the scale here. So that's 10 to 9. Like that. Basically just going down the scale. And that's the last one there. So to recap the part. Alright, so that's it for that. So then we've got the verses next, so let's move on with the song. So in this is the third verse now. There's, again, we're gonna just kind of be tacit or not playing for this part, except for at the end there's a bend of this D note. So 7th fret, bend it up a half step, come back down, and that's on the and of 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so now we're to another chorus, and this chorus is played, he plays some different licks here. So let's take a look at this now. It goes, so the guitar doesn't come in leading into the chorus, it actually starts at the end of the first measure, so like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we've got this half step bend again. 2, 3, 4. Then a different lick. So at the end there we're bending that F sharp up a half step to G. Give it a little bit of vibrato and then come back down. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So then that's going to take us into our interlude section. So let's, or the instrumental section is what I called it before. So let's take a look at the lead part. So I'm just going to play the first 4 bars of the instrumental section, because after that it changes to a different part. So let's take a look at the first 4 bars. 1, 2, ready, go. So that's it. Basically what we're doing is we're keeping the pedal high E ringing while we play stuff on the 2nd string. So slowly it's... second time he plays it, the rhythm's just a little bit busier, but overall it's the same idea. So back at tempo we have this. Check out the part that happens next, goes like this. Like that. So, slowly. Like that. So we're playing a bend here at the 7th fret. Like that. Alright, and then so that repeats then. So that's a 2-bar thing that happens twice. So then we have another 2-bar phrase that happens twice. So this phrase goes like this. So slowly. And then at the end, what happens is this. So that's a dotted quarter to an eighth note there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, cool. Now we are into the guitar solo. So let's take a peek at that. Here's the solo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Alright, so to break this down, to start off with, he's doing a whole step bend on B, with a release and pull off, and then bending back up. Then this lick is like that. Then the next lick is okay, now the next idea. And then we have slides. So the slides are 8, 10, and then 9, 12, 7, 9, and then we play C note, and then do a full step bend on D, and then half step on B. So here we go. 1. Alright, so then we're into a chorus, and we're not going to play anything except for at the end we have this little lick here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's what one of the guitars does. So the other guitar part does this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. And that's how the song ends. So that's all there is to it. Email if you have questions or if you want the transcription. Alright, I'm Matt Brown. Thanks for watching.